Hello, and welcome to Key to Set It, a safe place for those of us with common sense to unpack and dissect some of the shenanigans, foolishness, and downright dumbassery that takes place in this world today. I'm Keita Rose. This episode is going to be called I Was Picked On, so now I bully others. DJ Academics, aka DJ AK, aka Livingston, that's his real name, and that's how we'll be addressing him today, was on the Fresh and Fit podcast. So let me tell you how one of the conversations went down, okay? DJ Academics, or one of the other male podcasters, asked the ladies, what do you look for in a man? To which one Instagram model replied, well, I want a God-fearing man, right? I want someone that believes in God. A lot of the times when people say that they want a God-fearing partner, it just basically means that they want somebody to believe in God. Now, whether you believe in religion or not, having a religion holds people accountable for their actions towards themselves and their actions toward those around them. All she's saying is she wants somebody to believe in the Lord and obey the Lord when it comes to things like, I don't know, adultery, domestic violence, thou shalt not beat the hell out of me, things like that. Saying that you want a God-fearing partner is not a big deal. A lot of people do, and it certainly isn't something to get offended by. So why Livingston was a bit offended by it, I have no idea. Now the conversation moves along and people are having a good time, good laughs, and the Instagram model, which I believe her name was Whitney or Whitney, says, hey y'all, it's getting late, okay? I got a kid at home, I don't have a babysitter, I gotta wake up early, I got things to do, okay? And one of the male podcasters, whether it be DJ Academics, Livingston, or another one of the fools on the podcast said, wait, you have a kid and you're not married? So you had a kid out of wedlock, but yet you want a God-fearing man? I'm so sick of foolish, dumbass people. Okay, you already got Tevin Scamuels going around saying, wait, you want to be celibate and you already have kids and you're 30-something years old? What sense does that make? Or maybe Livingston going around saying, you had a child out of wedlock, but yet you want a God-fearing man? What sense does that make? What the fuck part of, I've made mistakes in my past, I've made choices that I'm not so proud of, and I don't want to go down that path again, so now I'm choosing to make better decisions, don't you understand? What part of that is hard to grasp? Whew, let me take a moment to have a sip, okay? I just want to take this moment to thank those of you who went on my website and purchased my wine tumbler, okay? Sometimes you just need to sip away the stupidity around us, okay? Thank you. Let's move on. Damn, it's not like rocket science, okay? The definition of insanity is doing something over and over and over again and expecting a different result. I did this, I don't like it. I don't like how it made me feel. So now I want to do something different. I dated this type of man. I didn't like how he made me feel. So now I want to date a different type of man. Shit. Anyway, the girl just wants to go home. What probably happened was whoever set up the podcast probably told the members, hey, we just need you for about an hour and a half. It's going to be some good conversation. We're going to add a little couple of bottles and it's just going to be some good talk and then you can go about your day, okay? She probably told them, like any mother would, hey, I got a kid, so how long is this going to take? And they probably said 2 to 3 hours, 1 to 2 hours, whatever, and it was running over the time. Hey, I don't know what the fuck y'all got going, but I got shit to do, and I don't mean to cut streaming short. I don't mean to ruin the podcast, but I have to go, which is what I told you before we even started, and which you agreed to. That's probably what happened. I wasn't there, but that's probably what happened. Let's watch a little bit.
Yo, you got kids?
Yes, I have a son.
Oh shit, that's ironic.
I morning to take him to school.
No,
yes,
that's fine.
baby. Yes, I'm like, look,
Completely
I don't know
fine.
how many hours of y'all get
Okay.
sleep, but
Okay.
Well, it was a pleasure. Thank you guys so much for having me.
God bless you.
God
bless you.
I don't know why I haven't heard about this sooner. You guys are a lot of fun.
Amen.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes.
Okay. It was a pleasure meeting you and Ack.
Of course, you had a kid out of wedlock?
Oh my God.
Oh my God, chill out, bro. I'm just trying to see if God would approve. This nigga said a wedlock.
You want to know what though?
I'm just trying to see a wedlock.
Oh, no. You want to talk about my sins? Let's talk about yours. Obesity. Gluten, baby. Indulging in too much of that.
They made a smart ass comment about, it's funny how you want a God-fearing man, but you had a baby out of wedlock, and then she came back with the comment, we all deal with our own sins, which is absolutely true. And she goes, like you, Livingston, DJ Academics, I mean, you're fat, so clearly you're struggling with gluttony, which is a sin. He did not like that and went the hell off. And this is what we're going to be talking about today, because you see, there has been multiple times where men have came at DJ Academics calling him all types of name, okay? Called Livingston a bitch, a punk bitch, a bitchy bitch, the worst type of bitch, the lowest bitch, a punk bitch. I said punk bitch already. I don't know. A lot of bitches have been thrown his way, in which he didn't say anything, because a lot of times men like that do not have the same energy towards men that they do for women. A lot of the times, if a woman says anything that could be taken as disrespect, these type of men go off. They go crazy. Oh, fuck you. I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna grab the mic. Look at this. Look at it.
I was trying to dismiss you because you're a broke ass bitch who ain't get a babysitter who's talking about you gotta go home with your kid. Nigga, go home to your little nigga and go handle your business, nigga. Go handle your business, nigga. Go handle your business. Go handle your business, bitch.
I'm gonna stand up, I'm gonna grab the mic. I know when I stand, I'm all of 4'1", but I'm gonna stand up because I have some type of authority, I have some type of power, and I'm gonna call you a broke ass bitch because you couldn't get a babysitter. But then I'm also in the same breath gonna say, you know, I was trying to put you on. You lucky you here with me. I can put people in high places. Well, if that's the case, then you would have paid me for the podcast, paid me enough in advance with a deposit that I'd be able to buy a babysitter, but you didn't. Knowing you isn't enough to be in high places. Who the fuck are you? Not enough. Not enough. What the fuck? What the fuck do you think this is? Losing one member wasn't gonna ruin the streaming, okay? She's going about her day. We still have enough women. We still have enough men. Let's keep it going a little longer. But you got mad at that. You got mad and you grabbed your mic and you acted a fool and you called her broke and you called her baby a niglet. Here's the thing. We know you're not that guy.
We know you're not that guy.
And do you know why we know you're not that guy? Because a real nigga wouldn't go around calling people nigglets. You got bullied as a kid. We know it. All the rappers and all the athletes and whoever else you want to talk about, those are the type of men that bullied you when you were little. When you were younger, those men made you feel small. And now you still don't have enough balls to step to them and say, fuck you. I am who I am. I've created the platform that I've created, and you can't take that away from me. No, you didn't, because why? When men come to you and say you're a bitch right to your face, you look at them and say, in what sense? In the sense of a bitch. You act like a punk ass bitch. That's what they say. You look at them, you don't say shit. But then when it's a woman saying, well, you know, you're fat, or, you know, you're chunky and you deal with gluttony, then you stand up all big and tall. I would love to see you do that to a man, but you can't. Anywho, the reason why this situation went viral is because apparently the girl had a strap on her. I don't know. In the videos that I've seen and the research that I've done, I haven't seen any straps. So I really don't know if she had anything. I did hear a male podcaster say, well, if she got a gun, if she got a strap, then I'm gonna destroy her. And that's not true. You wouldn't do anything but get shot. You would have gotten shot. That's what would have happened to you if she had a strap and she was ready to use it. And I would have brought a strap too. I'm going to this podcast. I don't know. You hear a lot of shit about people and celebrities and people in LA and New York and all them other type of people that, you know, go and do a little bit of cocaine and have a little sex after the podcast. Let me tell you something. There's some weird ass shit that goes on in this world. I'd have bought a gun too. Now, I wouldn't have waved it at Piglet for being rude to me. I wouldn't have, you know, showed it. I would have just gone about my damn day. If she did wave a strap, shame on her. At the end of the day, you wasn't gonna destroy nobody. You was gonna get shot. This is another thing that gets me. The women just sitting around giggling at the time of everything. The women just, what the fuck is that? And then you got the guy with 4 dreads and the grill smiling in the back, smiling in the background. Oh, he's disrespecting women. Shut the fuck up, child. Why do men that were bullied and that were deemed uncool in school grow up to have such a chip on their shoulder, such anger towards everybody, especially women? Well, they couldn't release it during school. They didn't feel like their voice was important because honestly, at the time it wasn't. It honestly still isn't, because if you lost all the money and the cars and the fame, nobody would give a fuck about you. No one would care. You wouldn't be important. You don't have real talent. nobody gives a shit. And that's the real of it all. But the problem is, I blame society. You make these people think that they're cool inside their heads because, well, they have money and they're doing better than me, so they must know something. They don't know shit. They don't know a damn thing. So, anyway, I wish the Instagram model the best. I'm glad I don't think there was any charges pressed against her. Okay, I hope she didn't wave a strap, but if she did, back the fuck up. You're getting loud, you're getting rowdy, you're all up in my face. I said back the fuck up, I gotta go. I have a little niglet at home. I honestly would respect him or any other man like him more if they had that same energy towards other men. If you're just an asshole, if you just some tough guy and you want to get loud and get rude and yell and insult people and you do it to everybody, men and women, then it's like, okay, well then, you know, he's just a jackass. It is what it is. I mean, that's just his personality trait, but that is not true. You don't do that to men. You don't act like that towards men. You act like that only towards women. And that's why you're a bitch. Damn, we are not to be a punching bag. You that damn mad that somebody called you fat? Use that same energy to the men that called you a bum-ass pussy bitch. Use that energy towards them. There are people out there, there are men out there that are calling you worse names than chunky draws. But you don't care. Because you're scared of those men. So you'll take all that anger and energy and you'll direct it towards women. And that's what makes you a punk ass bitch. Well, that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, be aware of your surroundings. There is stupidity that is just drowning the people on this earth. And I want you to, I'm throwing you a life jacket. I'm throwing you a life jacket. I want you to peek your head above the water and survive. Because this is some dumbass shit going on in this world. Thank you so much again. Until next time.